What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coffee with a Killer. Glad to see you guys. Looks like we got a good little group of people on here. Love to see it. Where you guys tuning in from? Let me know in the comments on YouTube. Where you guys tuning in from? Obviously, we are over in Canton, Ohio, the brisk Canton, Ohio. I've got a great topic for you guys today. I'm going to share a little bit about the conspiracy and how deep it goes. So, if you are a conspiracy theorist, I'll gladly inform you that this is not actually a conspiracy. This is actually real life. This is actually what's happening out there. So, where are you guys tuning in from? Let me know on YouTube. Where are you watching this stream from? If this is your first time on here, Coffee with a Killer is a short call that we do typically Monday and Friday. And what I do is I try to share a little bit of what I have learned over the past 13 years being self employed, working with people, helping people get financially free. I've seen a lot of people succeed. I've seen even more people fail, and I want to talk about why. Why? Why is that? Why is it so doggone hard for people to get financially free in 2025? So, a couple of things I want to go over. I want to ask you guys some questions, and I want to kind of spur your thoughts on. I want to help expand your understanding of what is happening out there right now. So first and foremost, Cleveland, Ohio. Nice. We got Spring, Texas, Charlotte, Georgia, Ohio. Wonderful. Here's the deal. When you look at what's going on, when people in power make decisions about the world, they are very cognizant of low income, mid income, than like the elite. They're not dumb. So let's look at the lower income and let's see if there's any sort of a conspiracy, or let's see if we can't uncover some stuff. What type of food do you see in low income neighborhoods? Meaning, are the same food options available in the hood as they are in, Beverly Hills? Every house is $1 million plus. Is it the same? Yes or no? So if I go into, I'm in Canton, Ohio. If I go into the poorer areas of Canton, Ohio, is it the same food? Meaning, is there a McDonald's in the $1 million neighborhood? Yes or no? It is radically different. It is radically different. Okay. So when you look at the quality of food, and my wife will tell you, Julia, if you're watching this, you can chime in. My wife will tell you that the food that is available to poor people is literally killing them. It's literally killing them. Okay? It's processed. Is Are good ingredients cheap or expensive? Good ingredients. Expensive. Expensive. Poor people, for the most part, cannot afford to eat real food. Real food. They buy and they eat processed food. Okay? Again, you go to a nice neighborhood, you do not see the fast food and like that. You don't see like the Dollar General. A Dollar General is not in a $1 million neighborhood. Okay. So right off the bat, people that are on the lower end financially are going to have access to worse food at a more expensive, or I'm sorry, at a more affordable price. Okay. I got X amount of dollars. What can I afford? Complete crap. We're on the same page. Does anybody disagree with that? If you have money, you can afford real food, good food, food that will actually like do something to you. Okay. With that, let me ask you guys another question. The mortality rate, the age at which people die, low, poor people, high people. Poor people, I'm sorry, You guys die a lot earlier because of what you eat, what you consume. Advertising all points toward this. If you're in a poor neighborhood, it is the deal at McDonald's or whatever. It's the deal for 2 for 1 at Dollar General. All the advertising. Poor people die a lot quicker than wealthy people. Let's look at medical. Now, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me about, oh, like medical's equal. Medical's equal. Whether you're poor or rich, you still get medical care. Is that true? Maybe I don't keep up on it. The ability, the medicine, the ability to get actual medical help for poor people is radically different. The doctors are radically different. Their education is radically different. The doctors radically different. Okay, you are going to get the lowest of. I got Medicaid or whatever, whatever. I got Obamacare. You're going to get the lowest of the lowest of the lowest health care available. Back to ingredients. The ingredients is not good. Okay. Okay, so that's medical. So we got food, which makes you freaking sick. Where you go to get healthy is not good. Okay. So poor people die a lot quicker. Well, don't they know better? Look at the education. Education, the rich kids learn things radically different than poor kids. Fight me on it. I'm not wrong. Wealthy children are learning radically different than poor children. Oh, all teachers are paid the same. Bull. Bull. They're not. Great teachers and the context and the content of what is being taught in wealthy schools radically different than poor schools. Okay? So we have what we eat, we have mortality, we have healthcare, which is all together. We have the education, but the jobs available. The people that are a lot smarter than us, the people that actually make the decisions and the rules and the people that formed society, they're not dumb. Okay. They want the elite to stay elite and they want the not elite to stay fat, sick, unhealthy, and to die sooner. If you don't agree with that, I would love to see some proof. So how do we change it? How do we actually make a difference? How do we combat the manipulation? How because it's all manipulated. Dude, even like I was looking the other day at like the cheap, cheap, just the normal bank. Dude, the banking's different. Even the banking is different for poor people. They make less money. But wait a minute. So I know you guys are like, well, yeah, no, no, duh. No, 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 no. Like even some of the same industries, like on the poor side of town, where the poor food is and the poor hospitals and all of that, like those jobs don't even pay the same. They don't even have the same options. So is there this conspiracy? No, it's not a conspiracy. It's real life. It's real life. This is actually happening to people right now, every single day. So what do you do? What can you do? The people that watch this show, probably a pretty wide mix of people. I'd say that we have people that are on the lower income, probably a lot of average, middle income type people, like average American people. And then we got maybe some people that are a little bit more financially well off. What do you do? It starts with one thing, and it starts with an E. Who can guess it? There's about a 20-second delay, so I'll give you guys a minute. There's one thing that you can start to do. It starts with an E. Got a bunch of people in the chat that said no. Michael said it's all processed. I agree. James said you're 100% right. Robin said it's high. Michael nailed it. What do we do? Well, not only we can start the education process, right? Dude, even people that are educated, and I fully agree with that. Michael. I fully agree with that. Even people that are educated, they're like, dude, yeah, no, I get it, but it's just all I can afford. I can't afford food. I can't afford like my wife is so she's a little bit I love you, babe, if you're watching this. She's a little bit on the other side of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? But like she'll be like, dude, no, our kids cannot eat that. No, they cannot eat that. No. That bread that we all think is like just like normal white bread, it's bleached. Like they cannot drink that. Now I'm a rebel, guys. I'm a rebel. Like I'm drinking literal poison, right? So like, I mean, like no one's perfect, right? But she's so aware of this, you know? And she's like, "No, dude, like we're buying this and it's going to be $5 more expensive, but look, dude, it doesn't have all of the chemicals." We can start to educate ourselves. You guys can start to push back a little bit, but my main thing here, the main thing I want to expose to you is how different the world is for poor people. Everything that they see, all of the advertisement, like the stores that are available, what they listen to, who they learn from, who they spend time with. It's so radically black and white different, right? I was talking to somebody the other day, and these are some of my more wealthy friends. Oh yeah, like our we went to the orchestra, we went to the orchestra, then we on our way to Sicily. Dude, kids from the hood aren't going to the orchestra, you know? They can't afford to go to the orchestra. They can't afford to even think about going to Sicily. Why is it that like everywhere else in the world, why is it that everywhere else in the world, like they don't really have like autism? You guys want to get like super specific, like who has autism? Poor people or rich people? Poor people. How do I know? Look at the autism numbers and look at the income zones of autism. What causes autism? Who knows what causes autism? Put it in the chat. I know you guys probably think I sound like I'm freaking crazy. I'm not. I'm telling you guys, it's by design. Like the way cities are set up, the way restaurants are set up, the research that fast food companies and etc. The research that they do, wouldn't you think that they would put I keep on using McDonald's as an example. Don't you think they'd want to put a McDonald's in the nice neighborhood? Wouldn't they make more money? No. What causes autism, guys, in the chat? Nobody knows? Just say I don't know. If you don't know, just say I don't know. That way I know that you guys are still with me. Our boy, some of our guys in Trump's organization have started to kind of expose some of this. Look, dude, we're not putting this in food anymore. We're not putting the dyes in food anymore. We're taking this out. Like so some of this stuff is starting to get a little bit more known, but like I don't know. Jonathan said heavy metals and vaccinations. Part of it. It's the sugar and processed food. Sugar and processed food. Look at I'm gonna see if I can pull this up real quick. I think I can actually share my screen. So give me 2 seconds. I want to show you guys this. Bum bum bum. Where's the one I'm looking for? Da, 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 da. It's not the right one. I don't see it. They might have taken it down. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. Cool. So, guys, I'm going to end with this because these are typically really, really short calls. Wealthy people know what they're doing. Wealthy people protect their kids. Wealthy people feed their kids things that are very different than poor people. Wealthy kids go to very different schools and they learn very different things. Okay. Um, they get very different medical care. They drink very different water. You know, um, the people that rule the world are not dumb. Okay, they're very much aware of what store they put where and what people are going to afford to be able to eat there. And their profit margin is all based on giving you guys the worst stuff. Poor people, giving poor people the worst possible ingredients that aren't even food. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, be smarter. Treat your kids better. Like, identify what's happening. Be like, take the veil off your eyes and understand what is going on out there. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Wasn't that long ago this video would be taken down, dude. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, this is Coffee with a Killer. I just want to share with you guys some of the stuff that I've learned and some of the things that I see that are out there. If you want to do better, if you want to do different, stick around. Keep on listening. Keep on learning. Keep on having epiphanies and, oh, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. I love you guys. See you guys next week. Um, if you like the show, follow the channel, give the video a like, give it a share. Make sure you guys are subscribed, all of that fun stuff. I'll be back next week. Love you guys. See you soon.